Hi, my name is David P. Shapiro. I'm the owner and managing partner of the law office of David P. Shapiro, located in San Diego, California, where my firm helps good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. In this video, I want to talk to you about the difference between what a criminal defense law firm may cost versus what a criminal defense law firm has by way of their value. What type of value will they provide to your case? And those are two really different terms. They sound the same, cost and value, right? You think, okay, how much is this going to cost me? The value is how much am I going to pay? Well, they're really two different things if you look at it this way, right? The cost is the dollars and cents, okay? Someone's going to charge $5,000. Someone's going to charge $10,000. That's how much it's going to cost you out of pocket. But what's the real value, right? Because a lot of times what we see are people get arrested for a crime, particularly people who are not too familiar with the criminal justice process. And what they're looking for is the cheapest attorney out there. And that's a mistake for a couple of reasons. Okay, one is a lot of times if you're that strapped for cash financially, you in all likelihood will qualify for an attorney from the public defender's office. And the public defender's office has some fantastic attorneys, particularly here in San Diego County. So if you get arrested on a state court offense or even a federal offense and you may not have enough money, you may very well qualify for court-appointed counsel who are going to represent you as well, if not better, than many, not all, but many private criminal defense firms out there. So be careful about that. Don't go hire someone on the cheap, because in all likelihood you're probably better off with the public defender, because any attorney that's going to take your case on the cheap is usually a reason why. And that's not to your benefit. So the other reason why people sometimes will get caught up and they view lawyers like commodities. Like, okay, well, what's the difference, right? Well, think about it this way, right? If you like a hamburger, right? Me personally, I stopped eating red meat or phased out red meat a couple of years ago. But what I can tell you is, if I want a hamburger, right, on days when I want red meat, I could go to Wendy's and spend what's a Wendy's hamburger? $3 now? Or I could go to a top-of-the-line restaurant and spend $30, $25, $30 for a great hamburger. Now, both are a hamburger. One is significantly better than the other. One is significantly cleaner than the other. One will significantly make me feel better about myself in all likelihood than the other. And you have to look at that when you're looking at lawyers or law firms, because some law firm charges you 10 grand, some will charge you $7,000. Doesn't mean the $7,000 one is necessarily significantly worse. Doesn't necessarily mean the $10,000 one is significantly better. But you have to peel back that layer of cost and look at value. Now, how is a criminal defense law firm valuable to you? Well, they're valuable to you in protecting your future and giving you the best possible outcome, obtaining the best possible outcome after the handcuffs go on you, or after the alleged act is committed. Right? Because you can't control what happened up until the point you decide to say, I'm going to do everything possible that I can to stop the bleeding, so to speak, to make sure that things get better, to regain control of my future, or at least do everything possible I can to try. And that's where the value of a quality, locally experienced criminal defense firm comes into play. There's something people may look at and say, okay, well, wait, this firm I really like, but they're a couple $1,000s more than this other firm that, they're okay, right? But just think about that. If the firm that you really like, that's a little bit more money, can work out an arrangement based on their skill, based on their commitment, based on their work ethic, and based on guiding you on what you need to do to earn a better outcome, think about how much that'll save you down the road. Whether it's keeping your job and keeping your salary, whether it's opening the door or keeping doors open for you to advance in your career, whether it's peace of mind. Some people, you can't put a price on that, and some people will pay significantly more money, and that's understandably so, to have the peace of mind to know that, hey, listen, I may have made a mistake, or maybe I was wrongfully accused, but you guarantee it that I'm going to do anything and everything possible to make sure that I protect my family, my future, my job, my reputation moving forward. And even if I have to eat a conviction, even if I have to go to jail, even if I have to go to prison, I want to make sure that I've done everything possible so I have that peace of mind knowing that I was represented the right way and I didn't sort of, put half of an effort in. right? Because you put half an effort in, there's a better way to say that, but I'm not going to curse on YouTube, and you get half an effort out. Okay, so there's a big difference between cost and value. I hope you understand that. I hope you appreciate that. And I hope you think about that when you're determining whether, one, you are going to hire a criminal defense law firm if you find yourself under investigation or charged with a crime. And second, if you make that decision that you are, which criminal defense law firm you're going to hire should not be dependent entirely on cost. You should look at value as much, if not more. Hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about your case in San Diego, feel free to give my firm a call, 619-295-3555.